Hey, what's up, all? Here at the Walmart. Found some Series 1 hockey, the new ones, and some playbook hanger boxes. I don't know how much these are. Probably 22 bucks. NBA Evolutions. This is from last year, of course. Then a whole bunch of blisters. 2019 Bowman. I don't know how much these go for, but it's 2019. Some 2018 Series 1. And it looks like there's maybe Gypsy Queen in the back. So, I don't know. A bunch of hockey. So this is just the beginning. I don't know what's in the back. Oh, there's more blisters here. You guys can see. Blister Mania. Looks like these are all 2019. Some 2018. And yeah, it's all baseball. And for Fat Packs, I don't know what's got finest. Wow, I think these were only hobby. It's interesting. Have not seen anything about finest. Not that I collect or anything, this kind of stuff, but yeah, it looks like that's pretty much all that. So I don't know what's in the back. Let's go check. Oh my god, when was the last time you guys seen, I mean, an aisle this neat with baseball cards and sports cards in general? I mean, look at that. Looks like the vendor was just here today, which I doubt it. This must have been yesterday, and they kept it neat ever since, because this store only gets a vendor on Tuesdays. I already have one of those at home. Not picking another one up. And of course, they got the Bowman Platinum nobody's picking up. Eventually, it's going to drop down. Some hockey for you hockey fans. Clearance. Nothing really crazy about O-Pee-Chee, but if you like the old vintage feel of the cards, then I guess this is for you. There's a Lonely Chrome, Topps Chrome Wrestling just sitting there. A whole bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Maximum Go. Keep hearing good things about that. Honestly, I haven't seen anybody break it, so I don't really know what's in there. But I know that they came out with reprints of some of the original packs that came out in the beginning, back in the early 2000s. I used to collect a lot of stuff, and like Metal Raiders, and I forgot the other ones, but I've seen a couple of those here and then. I think some of them are actually here. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've definitely seen Metal Raiders in stores. Maybe they don't have them here. Man, freaking flippers are even taking all the Beyblades. Haven't seen Beyblades out of stock like this since 2002. Man. Okay, so this is what I ended up picking up today. I got some playbook boxes, 2 hanger boxes. I hear things about, bad things and good things about these products, or this product, I should say. I mean, it's a hit or miss. Obviously, it's not everybody's favorite. At least, for hanger boxes this year, I've heard, good things about them. You get a better chance of pulling, better stuff than mega boxes or some, I don't know if they have blasters. But I picked them up. I mean, they're really cheap. They're like 16, 17 bucks each. So I picked them up, and I think I've only done playbook in the past, which I don't know. I think it's 2 years ago when I think it was part of a break, and they ended up pulling a Isaac Bruce autograph for me, so which is pretty nice. I'm a Rams guy, and that was it. I never actually bought any of that in stores until now, so Guess wouldn't hurt to open these. 30 cards per box. So we'll see. I do also make a box of that, so that's going to be a different video. To have 2 blister packs. This was totally surprising because these are from 2019 and 2018. Bowman Platinum. So, you know, Tatis Jr., Cunha, Gleyber Torres. I don't think there's any Juan Soto's in this one. For some reason, I didn't see him on the checklist before, but I think I've seen him on 2019. I think I have a card of him. So, yeah, you know, you can still, like I said, pull Acuna and those guys. It does have some packs in the back, so this one's Series 2 2017. Nothing really crazy about those. I mean, you can still pull like inserts of Aaron Judge and Trey Mancini, Swanson, those guys. So these were also pretty cheap. I think these were like $6 each. And look at this, Packets Celes Alucini. I think I pronounced it right. Oh, and by the way, this one here, I think it's Stadium Club 2018. So there's a chance, once again, Acuna. And these 2 fat packs of Series 1 2021 hockey. So I'm still hunting for Lafreniere. Hopefully he's in this. Never know. These are pretty hot right now. Yeah, so funny story. Let me tell you guys what happened. So I called before, you know, heading to the Walmart. I called and I asked for cards because, you know, it's Wednesday. I normally go on Tuesdays. So I'm thinking, oh, they probably got all the cards. You know, everybody didn't leave me anything. So I'm going to call before I go. So what happened was somehow I mixed up the numbers with 2 different stores. You guys know the Lucky store that I usually go to. I ended up calling that number instead of some different one, because I was closer to that location. And I didn't realize. And what actually kind of caught my attention was that the person I talked to over the phone found some cards, and he's like, "Yeah, you know, we got some football cards in the front. They're all sitting here in the front." I'm like, "In the front? Am I calling the right store?" I didn't say that to him, but I was just thinking in my head. And you know, once I get to the store, I'm looking around and didn't see any cards in the front. They did have a gondola with a whole bunch of toys on clearance, but I'm thinking, oh, maybe somebody else got them. You know, as soon as you lose. I went to the toy section. I did actually discover some prize tags of NBA hoops, so that was pretty good. Obviously, they didn't have the product, so I'm thinking maybe next week they'll have it. And also, I did find a different person, and there was a lot of confusion going on, so, you know, with everybody, including me. So I'm looking for the merchandising manager. I know who he is. Turns out they got a new person who's doing the merchandise management. Some older guy. I'm not going to say any names, but some older guy. Maybe, I don't know, 60s perhaps. So, you know, I'm just asking, you know, the guy, so, you know, I'm looking for this guy. He's like, I've never heard of that guy before. You know, I don't know who you're talking about. I'm like, pretty sure I've been to this store. So there's a lot of confusion. Turns out that, you know, I asked the guy, well, can you check for me and in the back, you know, where you guys keep the cards? You know, I'm just here to buy some cards. I'm looking for any basketball or football, I said. And he's like, I can't do that. I'm like, why not? What's your position? I thought you said you're, you know, merchandise manager, I asked. And I said it in a good way. You know, not a lot of people have been giving me hell over some videos I uploaded. They've been saying, oh, you know, you're rude, you know, you're this, blah, blah, blah. Dude, I asked in a good professional way to these people, ask them if they can check the back. I know you're only supposed to ask managers. You cannot just ask any associate out there. You know, they don't have the power to actually open these boxes or touch any of that stuff, only management. So I've never been rude, I've never harassed anybody. I asked this gentleman if he can check. He did not. He didn't want to do it. He actually told me to go see his main manager, and I went to see her up in the front. And I was just curious. Once again, I was being a nice guy, and she was very nice. She was very nice. She told me, that is actually his job. That is not normally, my job. I mean, I can definitely do it, but that's what he's here for. That's what he's getting paid. And then she met up with him, and I was there. I told her, I don't want any trouble. I don't want to get him in trouble. He's doing a good job. I mean, I think he's just concerned whether or not he should be checking for the stuff. That's all. So she kind of gave him hell, like, that is your job to do it. You don't have to call me or, send anybody with me, blah, blah, blah. So, go check, she asked him. So she ended up going with him. I go over there, I follow them. They wanted me to go too. I didn't go inside the room though. And this is the same electronics room where I found the stuff last time at that store. So, they searched, they didn't find anything new. There was just a lot of Pokemon, and that was about it. The main manager, she was really nice. She said, next time you come in, just, go ahead and ask him for me. We'll check for you. That's all. So I headed to the store where I actually called the first time, because I had to call back the number. I'm like, who am I speaking to? And then, the lady's like, oh, you're calling this store. I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyways, so I ended up, finding some good stuff. I found this stuff, obviously, you guys seen in the beginning. And yeah, so let me go ahead and open these. I don't want to take much more time. I know your guys' time is much more important than mine, and everybody's got errands or stuff to do. It's tax season, gotta freaking love tax season. I already finished mine, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, so we're getting a pack here. Alright, so Rookie's Orange, signatures. I've seen booklets of this. I don't think there's any booklets on these. There's swatches, but orange parallels are the main objective here. So, alright, let's see what we pull. Alright, so we got some really interesting colored cards. Looks like a faded teal or something. Just gonna open one of these. Already made this video long enough. Alright, so we got a Derek Henry. Rashawn. Man, I can barely read these. Gary. Baker Mayfield. Dwayne Haskins for the Washington football team. We got Drew Brees, Randall Cobb, Curtis Samuel, Justin Tucker, Cooper Kupp, Rivers, Sutton, Marvin Jones, Mr. Ben, and we got a next of Justin Jefferson, so okay, cool insert. Brian Edwards, Zoning Commission's Benny Snell Jr., and here comes the good stuff, I guess. Hunter Henry, Blitz, and there's a little code, not sure what this is. Oh, okay, it's a free digital, it's like one of those digital packs, I guess, you get. So there you go. You're welcome. Alright, so we got a Van Jefferson. Alright, cool. Let's go into my PC. Jordan Brooks, DeAndre Swift, KJ Hill, Dylan. Here comes the orange ones. Dalvin Cook, Tyler Boyd, Jeremy Chin. Is that Chin? Yeah. And oh man, okay. Javon Kinlaw. So nothing really crazy, as you guys see. Like I said, it's hit or miss. But still, you never know how these guys, I mean, they're still young, they're still fresh in the league. You never know how they're going to turn out. and this will be in a different video. So other than that, I won't take much more of your guys' time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you until the next one.